Welcome to the world of unstoppable machines, roaring chainsaws, and fearless lumberjacks. This is where giant trees fall and raw lumber is transformed. Let the logging action begin. Welcome to Sawmasters. In the quiet, deep forest, the worker wearing protective gear and helmet slowly approached with a chainsaw. He made a precise cut at the base of the tree, took out a wedge and a large hammer. With strong blows, he drove the wedge into the cut to direct the direction of the tree's fall. The hammer rang out in a steady rhythm. The tree began to shake, crack, and then collapse. The zoom lens zoomed in on the steel engine, which vibrated with each beat, the sharp saw blade whistling through the thick wood. The protective gloves gripped the handles tightly, each cut making a sharp sound, sawdust flying like fire dust under the forest sunlight.
2, 1, go!
In the middle of the wet forest floor, a large tree trunk had been uprooted and lay on the ground, roots protruding. The worker, holding the chainsaw in his hand, began to cut deep into the trunk. The machine roared. Sawdust flew everywhere. A few minutes later, the tree trunk was severed. Workers used chainsaws to cut deep into the trunk of a large, charred tree. Sawdust flew. The tree shook and fell down. High above the residential area, workers hang from safety ropes and use chainsaws to cut large tree trunks. Each section falls precisely away from houses and power lines. The Lankman XLE-21 features a robust steel frame and a high-pressure horizontal hydraulic cylinder mounted directly opposite a hardened steel splitting wedge. Logs are placed on a fixed cradle position between the cylinder and the blade. The machine is powered either by electricity or a PTO power takeoff shaft connected to a tractor, which drives the hydraulic pump system. During operation, the operator places a round log onto the cradle, aligned with the splitting blade. By activating the hydraulic lever, the ram extends forward, pushing the log into the fixed wedge. With up to 21 tons of splitting force, the machine easily splits logs, even those of larger diameters, into halves or quarters. Depending on the blade attachment, 2-way, 4-way, or 6-way, the logs are split into evenly sized firewood pieces in a matter of seconds. The machine allows continuous operation, with each splitting cycle taking only a few seconds. It includes a two-hand safety control system, ensuring the operator's hands remain clear of the working area. Adjustable stroke settings allow the ram travel to match the log length, maximizing time efficiency. Ideal for firewood production, particularly in regions where wood is a common fuel source. Compact and mobile, it can be combined with a conveyor system for automatic output and improved workflow. Heavy-duty construction makes it highly durable with minimal maintenance requirements. The WOJ Tech hydraulic log splitter is a compact yet powerful machine, driven by a modern electric motor that delivers smooth, consistent hydraulic force. Each log is positioned neatly into the splitting tray, awaiting the descent of a sharpened steel wedge from above. Once engaged, the splitting blade lowers decisively, pressing the entire log into the wedge. The crisp cracking sound of wood breaking fills the air as the log splits instantly into 2 or more pieces, depending on the wedge configuration. Then, the blade automatically rises, resetting for the next log. This repetitive cycle of lowering, splitting, and lifting continues rapidly and efficiently, handling the entire wood pile with speed and precision. Thanks to its reliable hydraulic system and durable electric motor, the WJ Tech processes timber smoothly and effortlessly. Unlike louder gas-powered systems, WJ Tech runs with a deep, On a bed of soft green grass, a solid oak log lies still, almost daring to resist. But within seconds, steel and torque respond with uncompromising force. The conical splitter, solid, spiraled, descends slowly. Mounted on a hydraulic arm, it begins to spin, boring deep into the log like a massive steel screw. A sharp whirring sound. Cracks ripple across the bark. Then crack. The log splits cleanly in two, right on the soft grass below. No sawdust, no deafening noise, just silence, broken by raw mechanical power. This is how nature yields, quietly but decisively. In front of the house stands a stubborn tree stump, an obstacle to a clean and open yard. The SP6016 stump grinder is ready for the task. With a deep growl, its engine roars to life. The powerful cutting wheel spins at high speed, its sharp teeth gleaming in the sunlight. Guided with precision by the operator, the SP6016 advances toward the stump. As metal meets wood, a flurry of wood chips fills the air. Layer by layer, the stump is ground down beneath the surface. Within moments, the once imposing stump is gone, leaving behind a smooth, clear space. The SP6016 has done its job, efficiently, powerfully, and cleanly. The twisting head slowly moved in, then clamped tightly onto the tree stump. Moments later, the whole machine began to rotate. The stump was pulled into a powerful spiral, roots snapping, soil and rocks flying in all directions. With each twist, the stump was yanked closer to being freed from the earth. The machine roared loudly, while the stump shook violently, resisting until the very last second. Anyone watching couldn't help but be impressed. Modern machinery really is something else. The excavator slowly approaches the stubborn tree stump, its massive arm extending with precision. The steel bucket digs deep into the soil, gripping around the thick roots. With a powerful pull, the machine lifts and tears the stump from the ground, shaking off clumps of earth as it rises. Raw strength in motion.